What's good, YT? It's your boy Wise, the artist, back here with another ill reaction, baby. Today we're gonna be reacting to that boy Ausar Thompson, man. One of the OTE twins who made it to the league, shopping for his first crib ever. You know, he's going on a tour of a couple cribs to make a decision, league a player for the Detroit Pistons. So he's out there in the D-Town, Michigan. So let's see what cribs Ausar is feeling. You know, he got that bag right now. You know, his brothers out there in Houston, Amin, Thompson, both of them got drafted to the league from the OTE league, so this is pretty big, man. Being a youngster, copying your first crib, I'm sure it's pretty exciting. You know, I would be excited too, you know what I mean? You get to buy a house. Let's see what options they got lined up for your boy though. I like Bloomfield Hills. All right, I'm not gonna lie. The exterior of this crib looks very nice. You know what I mean? I like that stairwell, the wraparound stairwell. It's well entrance, well crafted entrance. So it's roughly $2 million. It's kind of nuts, but he could just buy that crib out. You know, it's probably a tough decision as a young athlete, not knowing, how long he's going to be in Detroit. But this is a good investment because he's a prime pick for him. So he might be in Detroit for like 4 to 5 years. You know, I like the open concept. You know, this is a good spot, bro. I'm not going to lie. Like, the realtor did good for picking his first spot. This is a very good spot. It's very private. He's an NBA star, so he needs some privacy. He needs some space. He needs to have the closet space right there. It's nuts. Yo, that closet space. Boy can put everything in there. The bathroom is dope. The lighting in each room is well thought of. I like this crib, man. This is a well-crafted crib right here. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, he's an NBA star, so he needs that kind of privacy. He needs to have a place where it's not too many people around him. Like an exclusive spot where it's kind of like isolated. You know, the stairwell is probably one of my favorite part right here of the spots. Just the I don't know if that's rock. It's just like a rock theme stairwell. I don't know much about building cribs, but I'm just going off observation. They give you an outside perspective on the stairwell. Let's say that. He talking about having a room for his twin when he come. This crib right here gonna take care of the whole fam for real. They got a little duck off dungeon alley. I don't know what's up there. Sorry. We gonna have to do a full inspection. Make sure there's no Chucky dolls. Bro, like, I don't even really want to look in there. I feel him though. She like, let's put the stairs down. Let's go up there. Let's see. He like, man, I ain't even trying to pull that down. No cap. But so far, this is a good spot, man, for the youngin', man. His family could come visit him. He could even have a relative come stay with him in this big old crib, so he's not out there in Michigan by himself. The exterior is very well. He has his own yard. It's enough space. The kitchen is nice. There's the kitchen upstairs, the kitchen downstairs. And then once you go outside, it's like a very nice little backyard space by like a pond or a lake. I like this crib. Personally, I'll pick this crib. I haven't seen the other cribs, but so far this spot right here is cool. Sorry, worry about the gators, man. She telling him ain't no gators out there in Michigan, man. It's there in the cold winters. 1.9 home one. I think he's going with home one. I'm not gonna lie to you. As a realtor, you gotta show the best first, and the rest for last. So This is really gonna be his choice, if you ask me. You know, they just giving y'all a little overview on the Twins, man. You know, they held down OTE lead for about 2 years, 3 years. Was the main players in there. Went against some of the top ranked players in all of high school, really. You know, now they're in the NBA. You know, Ausar plays for Detroit Pistons. Amen plays for Houston Rockets. Ausar went number, I think, 2 or 3, and Amen went number 1. So, you know, these guys, they made it. You know, now they're reaping the benefits of being young athletes. Royal Oaks, crib number 2. You know, I like the architect of crib number 2, but yeah, I just don't see it being worth 1.1 mil. You know, it might, and you know, I could just be speaking from, you know, a interior design setup. You know, I'm sure the neighborhood plays a factor in all of that, but this really just looks like a crib that's worth 400, 500,000. You know, like a normal. Man, I don't want to diss anybody's occupation, but like a lawyer could get. You know, not to say lawyers don't bring in bread, but it's just not for an NBA player. Like, you know, the backyards, like an average American backyard. You know, the exterior is futuristically built, but I don't see a Ausar living here, bro. Like the cribs too close to each other. You know, to be worth 1.1 mil, yeah, I gotta have them cribs spaced out. In my perspective, you know, I don't know Detroit's housing market, but this crib worth 405, between 400 and 600,000. Ausar is not living here, bro. Like, he can't be no NBA player living in a neighborhood I can live at. Like, not saying that I got the bread for this crib, but I'm saying the neighborhood is presented as that, like a regular dude could live here, you know. And I don't think he's picking this spot at all, man. I don't know why they do this option on there, but it could have been a plan to make sure he picks the first house, because you got to think, like, first house was stunning, like the second house should have been, you know, equally stunning, but the neighborhood is a dub. You know what I'm saying? He not rocking with this, man. They could have done better, but like I said, it might be a strategy to try to get him just to get that first crib. The one that's 1.9. It's a big payout for the realtor. Everybody wins. You know, he gets the privacy, the space. Yeah, this just looks like a lawyer's home, man. No disrespect, you know, to lawyers and nothing. I just feel like he's too high profile of an athlete to like live in such a neighborhood that's, you know, very close to like together as far as housing. You know, Sar says he's the big bro. You know, even though our man's older, he said he's 210, our man's 200, so he's big bro automatically. You know, going on to the third crib. Hey, let's see what's the third crib like. I don't know. The third crib gotta be something crucial, you heard? Because if it's not, he's going with that first house, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just some highlights from the OTE season, man. Him and his brother putting on the show. I always thought Ausar was better than that, man. You know, offensively and defensively, but a man just had more plays or moments at OTE. This is the third crib. It's more like a downtown apartment, very close in the city, close to the arena. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't even like the outside of the building, and I prospectively don't see him living here. And this is worth 560K. That's in my perspective. Presentation is everything. Like, to match the price, I don't see it, bro. You know, I don't see it. I know luxury apartments that's like worth less than that, with more amenities, better creative design on the inside. Like, You know, the ceilings are high, but still, it just seems too small for this guy. Like he can barely go through the doors. You know, but like I said, it could be a strategy, a real estate strategy, to gear him towards that very first house. You know what I'm saying? They want him to get that very first house because I don't see him living here. You know, that's my honest opinion. There's nothing wrong with this crib, but it's just that the design is not matching the 560,000. You know, things gotta match, man. You gotta always consider that. You know, he's a young athlete. Of course, he has teammates who's giving him game on what to expect, how much to spend, how much their crib was. You know, I don't think he's feeling this. You know, the views is cool, but it's just not enough space for him. They ain't there touching the ceiling if you think about it. Look, you know, and she said he has more growing to do, so I don't think he's buying this spot right here, man. It's very small, bro. This is his head's gonna touch the ceiling. You know, and it seems like a claustrophobic area for him. I personally think he's going for the first house, and I think this is a real estate strategy to get him to purchase the first house because the first crib is literally dubbing the two other cribs. You know, the two other houses don't even come close to the first house. You know, and I understand they're different setups, but still, like, you gotta think of the pricing is respectively, you know, up there close to the first house. So even though this is half priced of the first house, the amenities and, you know, creative design of this last place is horrible. The best perk about that is being close to the stadium. You know what I mean? He's on the phone with his twin right now. I guess his twin's out there shopping in Houston. He's trying to cop a crib in Houston too. Sorry, I say he gonna have a man sleeping in the bathroom. You know, man, like I got a corner spot for you, bruh. You know, so at the end of the day, he's going with the first house, man. He's not getting 2 or 3, bro. You know, look at the building on the third crib. Look all run down. Look like some regular apartments, some hood apartments from the outside. Yeah, crib 1, man. Crib 1, Ausar. You know what I'm saying? Crib 1, man. Crib 1, man. You heard? Crib 1, baby. He's going crib 1, bruh. What y'all think, man? Let me know below which crib y'all would pick if y'all was in the SARS position, man. If y'all had that bag, y'all was the franchise prime pick for the Detroit Pistons. What would y'all do, bro? Which crib y'all getting, bro? What y'all doing, man? Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, you heard?